serious. What is wrong with you? I have nodes.
What? Oh my God.
Hello friends, how are you doing today? My name's Tessa, and today, I know that we're all wondering, what are nodes? You hear about them in the movies, people talk about them in the social medias, as far as people who are in the entertainment industry, mostly the music industry is where it kind of comes into the conversation a little bit more. But today, I'm gonna show you my experience with having vocal nodules myself. I have a little video to show you too if you'd like. I'll let you know when it's about to come so you can click off if you're squeamish. But yeah, I thought I might, since I had to go through that experience, might educate some other people on what it's like. So yeah. So, nodes. What the heck are they? They're little growths on your vocal cords.
What are nodes?
Vocal nodules. The rubbing together of your vocal cords at above average rates without proper lubrication. They sit on your windpipe and they crush your dreams.
They're non-cancerous. I think they might be able to become cancerous, but I don't think so. I think it's more of like they can just get infected and you might have to like get them, you might have to get them surgically removed if they get too infected. But they shouldn't get to the point where it's that bad. Like you have to wait a pretty long time, not without going to the doctor. They're hard and rough growths on your vocal cords. So when you're looking, let's see. So I feel like I should show like a diagram. I'm gonna show you a diagram on the screen here. It's a very interesting shape. It looks weird. Okay, everybody's vocal cords look like this. So for example, if you stuck a camera, like this is the little camera, it would go up through your nose, but in this instance we're just gonna go straight through your throat. If you went right here and then looked straight down, this should be what you're gonna see going into your throat. So the two little strands of skin that rub together to make sound, those are your vocal cords, and the growths grow on either side on the spot where the cords are rubbing together. So when your vocal cords are going like this, trying to make sound, and they can't touch because that growth is there, you're trying to sing and it's going like this instead of going like this. Does that
We're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this.
Does that make sense? I can show you exactly what I mean. I can show you, let's see, I'll have to find a video of a healthy person singing and a video of their vocal cords and then compare it to this one that I have of mine because it's pretty brutal. I got a little DVD player. So they can grow to the size, to like super tiny, like the size of a pinhead, and you won't even notice it. You just need vocal rest. And then they can grow obviously much larger than that. I don't know how large they can get. I found on a website that it was pea-sized, but like mine wasn't quite pea-sized, but it was longer. I don't know. Anyway, so now you know physically or visually what they are. Now we're gonna find out what causes them and therefore how to prevent it from happening to you or to anybody that you know and love. So the most likely cause is misuse and overuse over a long period of time. So if you're a singer or a musician or you just are a very talkative person or you're a teacher or you're a coach, you have a podcast, things like that where you're using your voice the majority of the time. And if you're not using proper like vocal techniques and support and things like that, which I was not whatsoever, your skin just gets irritated, your vocal cords get irritated, and if you overuse them over a long period of time, it'll eventually grow into something that you do not want. Alright, so the symptoms are gonna be like if you feel like you lost your voice is kind of the best way to describe it, but more intensive on all of the symptoms. So like it's gonna be like scratchy, breathy, lower than usual. You might be coughing. It definitely will feel uncomfortable or irritated, even painful. Swallowing could be a little bit more difficult as well. Yeah, your vocal range is gonna be at least chopped in half. And obviously, like, you can heal and get better, and we'll talk about that. So, like, that doesn't mean that your vocal range is gonna go away forever, but, you know, definitely something to be aware of. God, I've had notes. This is the video that I have is the only time that I've ever been to the doctor when I've lost my voice for an extended period of time. It was my first time going to an ear, nose, and throat doctor, which is what you need to do if this ever happens. Go to an ENT near you.
The key is early diagnosis.
But this has happened to me like multiple times throughout my life before, and this is the only time that I've ever gone into a doctor for it. I just like, they wanted me to go on vocal rest, and I just like didn't really do that. And I probably would have gotten a lot better, a lot faster if I would have just shut my mouth. So that brings us right to the treatment section. Definitely go see your doctor, go to an ENT so they can evaluate and make sure that you even have nodes at all, or that maybe you have strep, or maybe, you know, it could be something else completely. Definitely go on vocal rest. I had to use a whiteboard in class for quite a while. I would still talk to people and stuff, but yeah, or like in my a cappella rehearsals and stuff like that, I had to like stay quiet, just remember my parts like that way. Yeah, definitely if you have allergies or thyroid issues or acid reflux, that can definitely impact it as well. So, and that, you know, obviously won't help. So make sure that you know the proper treatment for those things first. If they don't go away, you can get them surgically removed. You shouldn't need to do that, but if it's like over a long period of time they never leave, then sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, obviously stress doesn't help. Try to, whenever you can, if you're in like a stressful situation, just try to do whatever you need to do for yourself to not be so stressed. Yeah, try not to smoke. Try not to whisper. Whispering is actually worse for you than talking, so just don't whisper. If you're gonna talk and use the correct way of speech, and your ENT will help you with that, or they'll refer you to a vocal training coach who will help you with that too. Or just look up videos on YouTube, or I can even make some YouTube videos about it. It would honestly be good for me to make a YouTube video about it, because I have been known to have very horrible support when I'm talking like regularly, and then also like in singing too. It's been rough at times. All right, the moment of truth. So when you go into your ENT doctor, they're gonna take a little camera on a tube. First you like take a little nose spray to like numb your nasal passages, and then they take the little camera on the string, and they loop it up through your nose and down your throat so they can see your vocal cords. And I have my video here with me, and I'm gonna show you guys. Oh my god. That's my throat. It's so weird. Ew. Oh no, that hurts so bad. Ah! Oh, that was so painful.
Have a higher pitch. Let's do a glide where you start off with that's where it kind of breaks on the end. Nothing comes out.
I see how they're trying to stretch out each. So notice how when I go higher in the notes, the vocal cords try to stretch out, therefore making it very important that they stay together. So it makes it a lot more difficult to sing higher notes because of the stretch that it needs and the way that the vocal nodule is blocking the contact. If that makes sense. Oh, the other parts of my throat. Ew, it's really gross. Do I want to put this on? Ew. It's not gross. It's my body. And your body. If I stuck a camera in your body, that's exactly what yours would look like too. But hopefully not as sick as mine was back then. But that's the same thing. So nobody can get grossed out. Okay, well, let's see. Yeah, I feel like I went over everything. Yeah, when I went to the doctor, they had me do some like oral medication. It was just like liquid, almost cough syrupy. I had to like syringe it into the back of my throat and let it sit there. And then I had a humidifier situation. No, I didn't. I wanted to, and then I never did. But yeah, and then rest. You're supposed to be on vocal rest, and then I just totally like did not go on vocal rest whatsoever. I was just yelling and screaming and singing and having a good time, and yeah, made the healing process a lot worse for myself. So for all of your own good, if you're singing or teaching or speaking a lot, or even if you're not, it would be a very good idea and be in your best interest to learn how to speak with the correct support and whatever. And even I need to go back and reteach myself some of that stuff and practice it too, because it's not, you can't just start talking like that like once you teach yourself. It's every time you talk, we are going to talk like this, and we are going to use like our NPR voice. One of my voice teachers described it, but alright, I think that's gonna be just about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching today. If you have any ideas of what I should film next, or if you have any other questions about anything, like I will make a video about anything. I have a lot of creative freedom at the moment, so like I'm the only one doing any of this, so whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. So hit me up. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel and send this video to a friend if you know that, if you think it might be helpful for them. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I've been trying to post more on those, so it would be very nice to see some people from my YouTube coming over to my Instagram and things like that. I want to try to I want to know people who are watching my channel, especially right now, because I only have like 300 something subscribers. So that's either family and friends or like a couple other people, and those couple other people would be great to get to know. So if you are one of those people, if you're not one of those people, come over to my Instagram or my Twitter if you feel like it, and yeah, at least subscribe to my channel. I try to put out videos at least once a week. You know, sometimes it's once every 2 weeks, sometimes it's 3 a week. So it really just kind of depends. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week for another video. Bye!